The types of production process. First, we have the job shop production. It is characterized by manufacturing of one or a few quantity of products designed and produced as per the specifications of customers within fixed time and cost. It produces piece of goods in small batches. The distinguishing feature of this is low volume and high variety of products. A job shop comprises of general purpose machines arranged into different departments. Here are some characteristics of job shop productions. We have high variety of products and low volume, use of general purpose machines and facilities, highly skilled operators who can take up each job as a challenge because of the uniqueness, large inventory of materials, tools, parts, and also detailed planning is essential for sequencing the requirements of each product, capacities for each work center, and order priorities. We have also the advantages of the job shop productions. We have a variety of products can be produced because of the general purpose machines and facilities. Operators will become more skilled and competent as each job gives them learning opportunities. Full potential of operators can be utilized. Lastly, the opportunity exists for creative methods and innovative ideas. Job shop productions has also limitations by which the cost is higher due to frequent setup changes, higher level of inventory at all levels, and hence higher inventory cost. Production planning is complicated, and there is also a larger space requirement. Next, we have the batch production. It is characterized by the manufacture of limited number of products produced at regular intervals and stock awaiting sales. The characteristics of the batch production systems are it has a shorter production runs, plant and machinery are more flexible. Plant and machinery setup is used for the productions of item in a batch, and change of setup is required for processing the next batch. Manufacturing lead time and cost are lower as compared to the job order productions. The advantages of the batch productions are better reutilizations of plant and machinery, promotes functional specialization, cost per unit is lower as compared to job order production, lower investment in plant and machinery, flexibility to accommodate and process number of products, and lastly, job satisfaction exists for operators. The batch production also has the limitation by which the material handling is complex because of irregular and longer flows. Production planning and control is complex. Work in process inventory is higher compared to continuous production. Higher setup cost due to frequent changes in setup. Next, we have the mass production. This production system is justified by a very large volume of production. The machines are arranged in a line or product layout. Product and process standardization exist, and all outputs follow the same path. The characteristics of mass productions are standardizations of products and process sequence, dedicated special purpose machines having higher production capacities and output rates, large volume of products, shorter cycle time of production, lower in process inventory, perfectly balanced production lines, flow of materials, components and parts is continuous and without any backtracking. Production planning and control is easy, and lastly, the material handling can be completely automatic. We have also the advantages of mass production, whereas higher rate of production with a reduced cycle time, higher capacity utilization due to line balancing, less skilled operators are required, low process inventory, manufacturing cost per unit is low. The limitations of productions are breakdown of one machine will stop the entire production line. Line layout needs major change with changes in the product design. High investment in production facilities. The cycle time is determined by the slowest operation. Lastly, we have the continuous production. When facilities are arranged as per the sequence of production operations from the first operations to the finished product, the items are made to flow through the sequence of operation through material handling devices such as conveyors or transfer devices. The characteristics of continuous productions are dedicated plant and equipment with zero flexibility. Material handling is fully automated. Process follows a predetermined sequence of operations. Component materials cannot be readily identified with final product. Planning and scheduling is a routine action. The advantages of the continuous productions are standardization of product and process sequence, higher rates of production with reduced cycle time, higher capacity utilization due to line balancing, manpower is not required for material handling as it is completely automatic. Person with limited skills can be used on the production line. Unit cost is lower due to high volume of productions. And for the limitations of the continuous productions, we have the flexibility to accommodate and process number of products does not exist. Very high investment for setting flow lines. Product differentiation is limited.